All the windows are tapping.
Hear about the bullshit that is the drug war, or about the fundamental fact that you, as a free, beautiful, independent human being, own yourself and should never let anybody else tell you otherwise. But what are you going to do? Decades on in this insane drug war, when we see the cost, we see the human cost, we see the financial cost, we see the cost in terms of having to live under this police state. Are you just going to sit back and take it? No! Or are you going to stand up and are you going to demand your rights? Yeah! But when you say you're going to demand your rights, what do you really mean? Are you going to rally? Are you going to write your congressman? Are you going to protest? Are you going to beg and grovel before this government that acts like us rather than serves us? Or are you going to stand up in defiance and disobedience and say, fuck your laws, we're going to smoke it anyway? Smoke it anyway! Fuck the law! Fuck the law! At the end, we had a Supreme Court that came down last week and said, oh yeah, if you're gay, you can get married, and people celebrated as if that justifies the Supreme Court's existence, as if that makes it a force for good in America, the very institution that just took away your right to remain silent, that protects the police state every day, that makes sure that the bankers who are ripping us off never see the inside of a penitentiary like this. Are you going to beg them? No! So where does it end? Now! Where does it end? Here! It ends with you now, and the only revenge worth having is living well. But it's not just the only revenge you can have, because you can live free. You can live like government doesn't exist. You can stand up and be so free that nothing can stop you, because you know that as a free, beautiful, and independent human being, you are going to live according to these values. You are going to give no quarter to a government that says it has the right to tell you what you can and cannot put in your body. You give no quarter to a government that says you have no right to privacy. We give no quarter to a government that says it is going to take over the economy at the best of special interest, because when it comes down to it, this government is unfit to exist. So coming up on Independence Day this Thursday, of course, as you may have heard, one of the reasons I may have ended up targeted here only a few months ago. And we can hear you out here. Thank you. If you want to join us, I hope you'll do something more meaningful with your Independence Day than sit at home, get fat, watch the fireworks from a safe distance, and just pat yourself on the back for what a great country it was. But we have a responsibility, those of us who see the value in this, to spread the message, to wake people up, to stand up and fight. And I gotta say, there's no one else I'd rather be doing this with than all of you who are out here on this rainy day in Philadelphia, because I know when I was in Philadelphia Federal Penitentiary, because of the bullshit of the drug war, because of whatever targeting came down on myself and Mr. Cole, whatever other activists the government chooses to pick out, it wouldn't be possible to do what we do if it wasn't for you. And it wouldn't be possible for you to do what you're doing today if it wasn't for the community standing behind us right now. Don't ever forget that. Stay strong, meet someone here, shake hands, get to know someone new, build this community, strengthen the revolution, keep loving, keep fighting. We are going to take this government down. Who's ready to watch to the Liberty Bell and have some fun? Let's do it. We smoke pot and we like it a lot. We smoke pot and we like it a lot. We smoke pot and we like it a lot.
We smoke pot and we like it a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the lunatic drug war.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the lunatic drug war.
5, 6, 7, 8 medicating.
There
we are. I'm checking to make sure y'all are awake, man. We're getting quiet. No victim! No victim!
No crime!
No victim!
No crime!
No crime! No crime! No crime! No crime! No crime!
Hey everyone, our next speaker is a retired police captain. He's been fighting alongside me and some of the stuff that we've been doing for about 2 years now. Ray is...
No, I haven't. Nah, man.
He was supposed to be here. He was supposed to bring flags for me, and I felt bad because I didn't meet up with him in time. They were going to the market. I don't know.
I didn't see him, no. I only saw a couple people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Ray Lewis! There he is, Captain Ray.
As I was introduced, Captain Ray Lewis, it never fails. Coming down here today, I stopped to get coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. The person who gives me the coffee, I go to pay for it, and she says, "Oh, no, 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 you don't pay?" I said, "No, I have to." I go to pay again, she goes, "No, no, no. I love the way you landed airplane on Hudson River." Not that guy. All right, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to tell you what I feel is the most important thing I can tell you today, and that is part of my career. The first 10 years of my career, I was a patrol officer, meaning I drove a police car back and forth and I answered all kind of jobs. The most common job was a domestic dispute. Overran all the other jobs combined. It was that #1 job. Over my 10-year career as a patrol officer, I literally answered thousands of the domestic dispute calls. Of those thousands, I would say roughly 97% involved alcohol. Either one or both or more of the inhabitants of that home were intoxicated. Now, out of those thousands, and this is very important here, out of those thousands of domestic dispute calls, not one was related to marijuana. That told me all I need to know about alcohol and marijuana. And to all of you that are here today that came out knowing it was going to be bad weather, but your convictions brought you out here, I salute you.
What do we want? Legalize marijuana. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Marijuana. Legalize marijuana. What do we want? Now. What are you going to tell everybody when it's time? We want legalized marijuana now. I know everyone's wet. There's Panic Hour t-shirts in the back of this truck, $12 heading towards our bail fund and travel expenses. Yeah. If anyone wants to talk to Ray, Ray has cards. Ray's a great guy to have on your side, in the very least.
No victim! No crime!
No freedom, no crime. No freedom, no crime. No freedom. No crime, no victim. No crime, no victim. No crime, no victim. Smoking pot don't create victims. Drinking alcohol does. What's the difference, people? Do the math. They choose alcohol, we choose smoke.
We smoke pot and we like it a lot. We smoke pot and we like it a lot. We smoke pot and we like it a lot. We smoke pot and we like it a lot.